everything, guys. We appreciate everything that's going on. So what's going on, guys? Should I turn this light off? It doesn't matter. I think I should. Yeah, guys. So what's going on, people? What's going on? We're gonna. You guys seen the thumbnail this morning, guys. We're gonna have a good we're gonna have a chat today, a morning Sunday vibe talk and chat, because we're gonna speak about Dawn Robertson, and we're gonna speak about Ricky Floyd. Is it? Yeah, Ricky Floyd. You know, not no longer here because boy, people, not to say to get in people business, but guys, we need to know why this man was out in the street, because he died in the streets. Plain and simple as that. He died in the streets, guys. He died in the streets. And it's not good. It's not a good look to me. You know what I mean? People gonna say, "Oh, YARDCHAT, that's not right." He's a man of God. And trying to helping people in the community. Yes, we're not saying he didn't do that, but all I'm saying is, guys, nothing happened when you out 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? That's the devil playground, as they say. And when you're out in the public that time of night, early morning, arguing with a female, and she plead not guilty. Not guilty, guys. She plead not guilty to the charges. And we're gonna speak about it today, guys. We're gonna speak about it today. And thank everyone for joining us. Wait for some people to come into the live. And we're just gonna wait for some people to join us this morning. And happy Sunday, guys. Welcome to the Yard Chat. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast, guys. Welcome to the podcast this morning. Welcome, guys. We're going to wait for some people to log in this morning. I'm going to be on for a little bit, guys. I'm probably going to be on for an hour or maybe 2. I don't know. Depends. I feel much, much, much better today, man. I wasn't feeling good. Wasn't feeling good, the last couple of days. So I finally, today, a little bit better. A little bit better. Not say 100%, but I'm a much better today, guys. Much, much, much. Me turn up. Much, much better this morning. A lot of the congestion. It's still coming out, man. And telling you, I lost a couple pounds, man. And it was a week of drinking a lot of hot tea, making sure I take vitamins, fiber, things like that, multivitamins and especially vitamin D, and drink a lot of hot tea and water and look, I have water here. I have water here, and I have tea here. So So this morning, guys, tell me which one we want to speak about this morning. We could speak about Ricky Floyd. He got on the line by a woman, and we have Dawn Robertson from In Vogue. Remember, guys, hold on. I did some research. Man, wow. And our ex-husband came on. Ex-husband came on and did a video. Good morning. Thanks for joining live. So we're just gonna have a talk about those two things, because I'm not hearing no one speak about why this man, Ricky Floyd, out as a man of God, so-called man of God, out arguing with a female out in public, and wind up throwing her phone, throwing a beer can at her, and wind up getting on the line in the streets, on the sidewalk. Someone reported that his body, whatever. When the police came there, they found a man died on the street like a dog. So, putting one on one together, how did this man wind up in this predicament where he's arguing with a woman, throwing her cellular phone, then you got in your car, you throw her cellular phone. Let me get it right. You throw her cellular phone, then you throw what do you call it, a beer bottle at her. You got in your car. You decide to drive away. She's recording She's recording because the police said a surveillance camera showed this man did all of that, went in his car, decided to drive away, and decided to come back, stop his car, got out of his car, approached this lady, and she was having a weapon. And in the video, is showing that he was backing up and he fell to the ground, and that was it. Oh, Zori, it's my birthday, man. Happy birthday to Zor. That's how you pronounce your name, Zor. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, many, many, many more. May the Most High continue to give you life, prosperity, and blessing, man. And I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate it. Big up to Zor, people. It's his birthday. You know what I mean? So a birthday shout out. Thank you. Jacob, welcome to the chat. Hi, welcome to the chat. Grace, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. You know what I mean? I appreciate everyone coming this morning. So, guys, I want, you know what I mean? I also could invite someone up. If you want to get invited up, you know what I mean? I can invite you up. All you got to do, you know what I mean? Hey, Kimberly, how you doing? Kimberly Jasper, how you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Guys, make sure you press the like button, guys. Make sure you press the like button so the video, go in the audio rhythm. So, you know what I mean? Those are the two topics that we're going to discuss this morning. But I already start speaking about Pastor Ricky Floyd. This man was gunned down in the street like a dog. And listen, guys, according to the Bible that they read, it said, according to how a man lived, he died. So apparently this man died how he lived. I mean, no one could tell me nothing wrong. That's the word that you're using. That's what the word of God said. You die according to how you live. You live by the sword, you die by the sword, you out in the public early in the morning where nothing is coming out of that good. You throwing her phone, you throwing beer bottles, you arguing with this lady, and you lost your life. No one in the church, from what I'm reading, are not asking questions why this man was out this time of morning in the middle of some argument with a woman, and she plead not guilty because she's saying that there is more to the story. There are more to the story, guys. And I wouldn't be surprised. This is a married man, and according to the church that he reside were at the time, or now we're going to speak past tense because he no longer here no more. So the people in the church, to me, they look like they're not asking questions. Why this man was out, and according to his people, he loved to help people in the community and do all of that. That's all great. That's all great. There have to be some accountability for this man action, what he was doing at that time to cost his life. He paid the ultimate price. He paid the ultimate price with his life. Arguing with a woman. We don't know if alcohol was involved because we know they was very close to a bar. And according to the paper and the surveillance show that this man was throwing a beer bottle at her. So what that's telling you. So there's a strong possibility. There is a strong possibility. I don't know. These are all allegedly that this man was doing something that he don't have no business doing to cost his life. Because if you and a person got into an argument that is so argumentative, where you lost your life, that means it was very serious. According to the paper, she said she did it out of fear of what? Fear of her getting exposed, or him, or he's getting exposed of what? Or were they having an affair? We know that's how the devil always come, guys. The devil come in all different type of disguises, all different type of frame, all different type of sizes. This where the enemy come. According to your guy Bible, he come to steal and kill. That's the ultimate price you pay. And this man paid the ultimate price because the enemy came and took his life. And apparently, this is not what you call it, a one time around the block. This just don't occur like that. This have to be something that built up. There have to be some type of friendship, relationship there for the argument to get that heated, and you throwing her phone and you throwing an empty beer bottle, a can of beer at her. So that means this argument was very heated argument. And according to the information that I read, I didn't see the reason why for the argument. Anyone in the chat? No. But maybe I have to go do a little more research on it. But I'm coming on this morning expressing my thoughts on it. It's not a good look. It is not a good look. It's not a good look. So you have a man of God that's supposed to stand for righteousness. Where are your values as a man? And to even put more emphasis on it, as a man of God, where is your integrity? They love to use that word in church. Your integrity, your character, you. Where was that? Oh, I forgot. Maybe you wasn't thinking with the right head. Come on, no, keep it real, people. Keep it real. Real talk, real talk. And if you don't like the real talk, you don't come on this platform, guys, because I give it to you with respectable and real talk. So my question is this. We need to know why this man of so-called man of God, after 2 o'clock in the morning, where the enemy is rampant, but you out there arguing with a woman in the streets, guy, and due to his behavior and character and morals, you double dip. But hear this now, according to your guys' Bible, men cannot serve two masters. So you prove, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he was there trying to help her. Maybe he was there trying to help her, because that's what they say. He loved to help people in the community. What kind of help you going to give somebody 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, out in public, arguing, throwing her cell phone and beer bottle at her? As a man of God, where's your integrity? Where's the morals? Where's the word of God that you're supposed to use to battle the enemy? Where is it? Where's the example are you setting, Pastor Ricky Floyd? Where is the example? You're dead and gone. People say, oh, you can't talk about dead man. No, I'm not judging him, but by his actions, his ways. Then we want to come on TV and celebrate this man talking about, oh, people going to support this and that, this and that. Why? He have to be held accountable for his action. But hear this now. Hear this. For his action, he paid the ultimate price. The ultimate price that sacrificed with his life. You see, let me tell you something, people. These pastors think they are so educated when it comes down to God. And people coming to them and people praying for people and this and that. Listen, I'm not saying a pastor can't pray for you, but people pray for yourself, because these people, their life is not up to par, up to standard. Why? Because of compromise and money. People going to say, YARDCHAT, don't go in too deep and hard. I'm going in deep and hard on this man, because what he left behind make you wonder if this man was a really man of God. Maybe at one point, but somehow he compromised and lost his way. Because there is no reason why. I don't care what anyone say. A man of God going to argue with a woman in public and throwing her phone and throwing a beer bottle at her. You got in your car, you decided to leave But she's recording. Why? She's recording because there is maybe for safety particular reason why. People said in the paper it said was fair. Fair of what? And according to your guys' Bible, you don't live by fair. So who's lying here? Who is not telling the truth here? Who is not telling the truth here? Who's telling people a bunch of nonsense and propaganda? Who is beguiling the people? That's the word, beguile. Who are beguiling the people? Listen, Pastor Ricky Floyd, you're not here to clarify what happened. As they said, dead man can't talk no tale. But, oh boy, but what you left behind and the surveillance of the video camera show what the intention of all of that was all about. Why are you out in public? So anyone in the church going to ask this question? Are they just going to leave it like that? Oh, he was a good man. Oh, he helped people in the community. And what? And what? We need to call these people out. We need to call out these suckers. Because they're suffering people, telling people a lie and living a double standard of life. That's how I see it. Am I wrong? That's how I see it, people. That's how I see it. I'm calling a spade a spade. There is no reason why a man of God, so-called a man of God, out 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, arguing with a lady and throwing her phone and beer bottles at her. There is no logical excuse for that. Unless if you and her was involved in something. But he's not here to tell us what. But here it is now. Here it is. Her bail is 100,000, but I think she went to court Friday to try and I don't know if she's out on bail. But she faced up to 8 to 30 years in prison. She will be dealt with. She will be dealt for her consequences and her actions. Consequences will be given from her action. And people, there's a strong possibility. I don't think she's going to get 30 years to life or 25 years to life, but she's going to do at least 8 years, maybe 10 or 12 years. There is so much thing missing out of this story that it don't make no sense. Why? Why was this? Why Pastor Floyd out in the middle of the morning, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, with someone arguing in public in the street? Did they check his body if he was drinking intoxicated, alcohol in the system? That need to be checked. But here this no, that don't need to be checked because this lady gonna sing like a bird. Samantha Marion, 42 years old, she's gonna sing like a bird because she said she's not guilty of the crimes. Something occurred in between all of that, guys. Something occurred, and we will find out when this thing go to court. Guys, make sure you press the like button. Share the videos if you like, guys. Share the video. So what I'm saying is, we will hear the outcome of this in the next couple of weeks. We're going to hear the outcome. And it's, to me, the vibes I'm getting from this is not going to be a good one. It's not going to be a good one because she's going to tell the courts why she was recording. And she's going to tell the court why this man threw a beer can at her and her cell phone at her. You know what I mean? She will come out and speak what occurred and how it went down to that point, why she pulled out the weapon and why she did what she had to do. She said it was out of fear. What I bypass all of the propaganda and get to the chase and get to what the police discover on the surveillance. That's what matters. That's the only thing matters, what the police discover on the surveillance camera. Showing that this pastor were the aggressor.
Turn off eliminate vocals function.
So now she's gonna have to prove her innocence of what went down on that night, early morning. People want to get answers. This man have to be held accountable for his actions. If big chance, if he would have survived, then he would have to be held accountable for his action and give a statement. But unfortunately, Pastor Ricky Floyd cannot speak because they say dead man can't talk. So he cannot defend himself. She gonna have to defend herself. So she said she's innocent. She pleaded not guilty. So her lawyer now gonna ask, okay, plead not guilty because I have the inside information what went down. And I'm sure the surveillance video gonna play a big, big, big part in it. And I'm gonna tell you why. People, I think outside the box. Let me tell you why it's gonna play a big part in it. On the surveillance camera, it showed that this man got in his car after he did what he all of that, throwing her phone, throwing a beer bottle at her, went in his car, leaped, apparently about to leave the scene, but stopped his car and came back. And I'm putting one on one and two together. And she said out of fear. So therefore, she was in fear for her life because this man was out of order. She thought it was safe for her to videotape because he's leaving. Oh, thank God, I have proof he's leaving. But the man stopped his car and went back to her, and that is when he started backing up because he was going towards her, and she started whatever. He was coming towards her, and he started to back up because I believe that's when she pulled out the weapon, and it showed that he fell to the ground and never got back up. That's the story. That's the story. But she will have to explain to the prosecutor, to the jury, to the judge, why she was afraid. She was afraid of him. Why? It seemed to me this man have some behavior issues, anger management issues. And you're supposed to be a pastor. You're not a perfect man. You're not perfect. You're not perfect. But you proclaim to be a man of God, leading people in righteousness and down the path of a good path, righteousness path. That's what your Bible teach. Turn the other cheek. But the problem I have is this. That's why you don't believe people what they say is what the action. Their action. So now this man paid the ultimate price due to his action. And he's not here to defend himself, but but the last video recorded of this man, surveillance video, showed this man being aggressive, where he displayed that type of behavior because he threw her phone. He threw a beer can at her. A beer can. A man of God is throwing a beer can at a female. Wow. Come on, guys. Let's keep it real. Come on, community, people in the community. Come on, black people. Come on, black people in the churches. Speak up. But yet, people will say, oh, he wasn't perfect, but he was my pastor. He helped a lot of people. He did this, he did that, but he could not practice what he preached. I keep it real. People don't like it. You don't like it. You don't like what I say. You don't like what it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. It is what it is this morning. I don't bite my tongue, guys. It seemed to me this man compromised himself with something. We are not going to jump to conclusion if this man had an affair with this woman or some type of thing was going on. But it will come out because she will make sure that come out because her life depend on it. Her freedom depend on it. The years she's going to get depend on it. And I don't believe she's going to get 30 years. I believe she probably get like between 8 to 20 years because it wasn't premeditated. It was in the heat of the moment crime. You're supposed to be home with your wife, but you're out in the street arguing with another woman. You're in the street arguing with another woman. Oh boy. Oh my God. You know, it's sad. It's sad when you look at these things and it's always keep it real. It's always the black people, in general. I'm not going to say the pastors in general. That make the whole world look of us that we are the bad race on this planet. Because these people don't know how to act and control themselves. When they come on TV, they go on the internet, it's a false preset to what these people are giving off. And reality, not no go so. That ain't in Jamaica, not no go so. Why? Because of what happened to this man. You out in the morning arguing with another woman beside your wife. Why are you out there? That is the question. The big WHY. Why? Why are you out 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whatever time it is in the morning, arguing with a female in public? That's the question that his family need to be honest and ask this woman. Or they probably know already, guys. Big up, man. Good morning, out of this world. Good morning. We just having a chat this morning. Make sure you press the like button, guys. Come on, people. There's a couple people coming to chat, guys. I seen over 7 people, 8 people pass who only have 1 like. Come on, guys. You know what I mean? You know, it's not like say we beg for the likes or things like that, but you know, we on this platform, guys, and we on the platform for a particular reason. Like I said, I'm doing podcasting. You know what I mean? I keep it 100% real as possible as I can be. My thoughts and my opinion on certain things and the knowledge what I know about what the Most High gave me, I'm going to use to the best of my ability because I am not going to stand for this nonsense what these pastors come on TV and give it to us and say we should digest it and accept it. I am not accepting the way this man died. There have to be a reason why. Because according to your guy Bible, saw a man living, he died. So this man was living like that. Keep it real. Keep it real, guys. So that is the question. Why Pastor Ricky Floyd out at that time in the morning arguing with a woman in the streets? In the streets. There's a strong possibility they probably left the bar because Samantha Marion said she did it because of fear of him, what he might capable of doing to her. Because this man displayed a very, very anger, throwing her phone, throwing an empty beer. They said throw a beer can. They say empty a beer can at this lady. Then to make it even worse, he got in his car and wanted to drive off. But due to the simple fact the lady was recording him, he came out of his car. And she said it was fair, the reason why she did it, because this man, he was arguing with her. The argument was intense, guys. So that means it had to be something very, very serious that this man, both individual at the time, were involved in. Was the pastor cheating? Was she the mistress? It will come out. It will come out. It will come out. Sooner or later, it will come out. And it's going to be a disgrace. It's going to be a disgrace. You could take it how you want it. Like I said, I don't come on to bash. It's the truth and facts. And if when you come on this platform, if you don't like facts, you need to go to another platform that someone's going to give you a make-up story, entertainment. Even though we come on YouTube and as they put it in a category of entertainment, yes. Because we are entertaining people to watch our platform with the information that we're given. But but I put my own personal thoughts on these things, my opinion, and I am, guys. Why? We know where, we know who, we want to know what and why. The 5 W's, guys. Who, what, when, where, and another one. Forgot. When, what, where, who, and why. The 5 W's haven't been answered. We know where it took place. When, we know that. All of that, but we need to know why. Why? And it will come out. Either this man, it will come out, guys, and I will not be surprised to hear the outcome of their whatever what was going on. Out of this world. Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's 12 in the morning this morning. We're here live. Guys, make sure you press the like button, guys. Press the like button, guys. I need this video to engage in algorithm. I mean, if you don't press the like button, guys, the video, it's not going to engage in the algorithm, guys, where YouTube could push out the video. So you have to press the like button, guys, so the video could be pushed. You know what I mean? And I don't want to come on here like I'm begging or like that. It's not about that, guys. But all I'm saying is that please press the like button so the video could go in the algorithm. That's all I'm saying, guys. That's all I'm saying, guys. So anyone have a question? They want to leave a thoughts on this certain situation here, what's going on? Leave your comment. Leave your comment in the chat, guys. And leave your comment. I'm going to be on for a little bit, guys. I'm going to be on for a little bit because we have two topics that we're discussing right now. But I'm just deep into this Ricky Floyd. Ricky Floyd. That we're going to speak about. We're going to talk about Dawn Robertson living in her car. You know what I mean? And we're already talking about the pastor Ricky Floyd. My thoughts. I'm already sharing how I feel about it. So you know what I mean. So anyone have any thoughts they want to share? Because we know that this man cannot he cannot thank you for the like. We know this man cannot speak now, because as they say, a dead man tell no tale. He's dead and gone, people. I keep it real. He transitioned. He's no longer in this dimension. So the only thing that the system can really look at right now is the surveillance of the camera, what happened, the video, and it's not a good look for this man. Put it that way. It's not a good look, because the look that was given on the video, he showed this man had an attitude and an anger problem. Because there is no reason why you should be arguing with a woman out in the public that time in the morning and decide to throw stuff at her. And you're supposed to be a man of God with character. So where are we going with this, guys? Where are they going with this? Where are they going with this? But I tell you one thing. If I was his wife, I want to know. And most likely, wife probably know that this man, it's a strong possibility this man was having an affair. There's a strong possibility Pastor Ricky Floyd was having an affair with this woman, with Marion, with Samantha Marion, 42 young lady. And so let me see if I can put up the article, guys, and get some more information, because I read the article earlier. And I said, man, I have to do a show on this. I'm going to go live, and also I was going to go live. Also, I was going to go live with the with the with Dawn Robinson. I was going to go speak about that. Then I said, you know what? Let's do two together. Let's do this Pastor Ricky Floyd and speak about Dawn, because we know Dawn. She's a former band from In Vogue. She's 50 years old, and she lived in her car. She's living in her car. What do you think of that, guys? You know what I mean? It's sad that, these people made all this money, and she could not manage it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say, to manage the money, but you know what it is, guys? What it is in entertainment, man, it's their contract. It's their contract, what these people sign, and, they sign a contract that it's not longevity contract. It's a contract when they first come in the music industry, they're young, they're eager, they want money. So the contract they so-called think they're signing is good. And when they realize that the contract that they signed, 20 years later, they're not getting no money. So I don't understand. Then she's going on, rumbling on, talking about her assistant. I'm like, you have an assistant? Nah. But I came to the conclusion that it appeared to me this young lady have some mental issues. That's what it appeared to me. This young lady had some mental issues. That's what it appeared to me. That's what I think. I'm going to play a clip. I'm going to play a clip with the. I think the pastor. Let me see if I could play through the system here. Let me see if it's going to go through. Because sometimes these things, people, sometimes, you're trying to play these things and they will come out, but according to the, I mean, I'm not getting any, come on now. Why my internet is, whoa, I think it's overworked today. My kids, they're not home, they went away for the weekend, to out of state to a traveling. So I couldn't go, guys, because I'm still sick. And I had to, take care of myself. We got new details tonight, and they shed light on what led us to the moment Pastor Ricky Floyd. All right, so here's an article. Guys. We got new details tonight, and they shed light on what led us to the moment Pastor Ricky Floyd was shot and killed outside of a South Memphis bar. Okay. Meanwhile, 42-year-old Samantha Marion is going to remain in custody under that $100,000 bail, but her family has hired 2 attorneys to represent her. Fox 13 investigative reporter Caleb Solomon is live at 201 Poplar tonight. So, Caleb, attorneys tell you this was self-defense. Yeah, defense attorneys say that surveillance videos show who the true aggressor was. Attorneys also were able to answer the question of what. You see, guys, I knew there was videos like on the news, but I read the article and I told you guys he was the aggressor. He's the aggressor. Or not, Pastor Floyd and Marion knew each other before that night. This was a person she had never met before. The information about her following him with some video is totally inaccurate. Samantha Marion was in court for the second day in a row Friday, this time visibly emotional. She's a hardworking single mother, loves her family, loves her children. But in a hearing to determine whether her bail would remain at $100,000, prosecutors shared details not in the original police affidavit. She goes to her car, 117. She doesn't get in. She doesn't drive off. She retrieves her gun and conceals it behind her back. The affidavit describes an argument at Mama's Bar and Kitchen. At one point, it says Ricky Floyd threw Marion's phone on the ground. It says she recorded his car start to drive away, but Floyd got out, walked toward Marion as her friend got between them, and then Floyd walked backwards away from Marion before falling to the ground. Here it is. The prosecutor said something that she went and retrieved a gun and hid it behind her. If she have a license, I'm not hearing no charges about unlicensed gun. So she act in a way. Of course, if someone is she conceal it. Yeah, she didn't do. And if she have a license to carry that gun, and therefore they're not arguing about a gun license, nothing like that. So therefore, man, this man. This is just a sad, horrible tragedy. It all the way around. For Floyd's family, for Miss Marion's family, for Miss Marion personally. Now, Marion is due back in court next week, and her attorneys say they're still holding out hope that at some point her bond amount will be reduced so that she can be out pending trial. Daryl? Fox 13's investigative reporter Kayla Solomon live. Wow, guys. So let me I'm going to play the article, guys. Memphis, Tennessee. A judicial commissioner ruled Friday that the bond given to a woman accused of killing Memphis pastor Ricky Floyd will not decrease. Samantha Marion appeared before Judicial Commissioner John Marshall on Friday. Related Pastor Ricky Floyd killed in shooting outside South Memphis restaurant and bar. Marion's attorneys, John Keith Perry and Kevin Massey, argued that Marion should be given a lower bond because she has 4 children and is the sole provider to 2 of them.
Prosecutors, however, rebutted that Marion's $100,000 bond should remain in place because of the likelihood of conviction and the surveillance video showing the altercation between Marion and Floyd on the night of the deadly shooting. She's a hardworking single mother, loves her family, loves her children, Massey said. Marion's attorneys also argued that she acted in self-defense. In our mind, there's no way it should end up with any sort of conviction. We think this is a classic self-defense case, Perry said. But prosecutors painted a different picture. Prosecutor Missy Brahm argued that Marion could have left the confrontation, but instead grabbed a gun. She goes to her care. She doesn't get in. She doesn't drive off. She retrieves the gun and conceals it behind her back, Brahm said. Ultimately, Marshall sided with the prosecution. This is just a sad and horrible tragic event all the way around. For Mr. Floyd's family, for Marion's family, for Miss Marion personally, Marshall said. Related Mid-South leaders react to death of Memphis pastor Ricky Floyd. After Marion's Friday court appearance, Perry and Massey told Fox 13 that Marion and Floyd did not know each other prior to their deadly altercation. This is a person she had never met before. The information about her following him with some video is totally inaccurate, Perry said. Marion, 42, faces a charge of voluntary manslaughter for Floyd's death, which happened around 1 a.m. outside of Mama's Bar and Grill at the intersection of Crump and Kentucky Street on March 12th. Related woman charged in pastor's death makes first court appearance, bond set at $100,000. Fox 13 was the first to report Floyd's death. Court records claim that Marion and Floyd had an argument inside of the venue. That argument continued outside the bar and restaurant and saw Floyd throw Marion's phone in a beer can before driving away, according to Marion's arrest affidavit. The Memphis Police Department said Marion then stood in front of Floyd's car, leading Floyd to get out of his vehicle and continue the altercation. Eventually, according to police, Marion began walking toward Floyd as he backed away. Soon after, Floyd fell to the ground and remained there. He died at the scene. Voluntary manslaughter, the charge Marion faces, carries a prison sentence of between 8 and 12 years.
There it is, guys. There it is. There it is. It's a shame how this man, why you are out in public with another woman. That's what I want to know. And so far, the news, the articles, they are not answering that question. They're not answering that question. So, guys, so listen, we're going to get into the second part of the show right now. We're going to get in the second part of the show, guys. We're going to speak on Dawn Robertson, ex-In Vogue singer. Hold on to your love. She's living in a car for the last 3 years. Videos going viral on the internet. Everyone is speaking about now. A lot of different podcasts bringing it to the forefront. A lot of different entertainers. The ex-husband is speaking about it. You have Jermaine, I think Jermaine Dupree spoke about it, saying that. But this is my perspective of it. Mental issue. Basically, it's a mental issue what this lady is going through. There is a thing called entitlement. Some people think they are entitled to certain things due to their fame of what they accomplish. Because she came on social media. I'm going to see if I pull up that article talking about she living in her car for the last 3 years. It appears to me that this lady had made some bad decision in her past life. Some bad decisions. Contract. What a lot have to play with contract. Right now, Dawn Robertson, she's 58 years old. She's 58 years old. and a 58-year-old woman is living in her car. That is not comfortable at all. There is no reason why a 58-year-old woman who made a lot of money, where did the money went to? That's my question. You see, people will come online and this is crazy because her name is Robertson or Robinson. It's two different things. I spell the name, people, it's crazy because she was born 1966. She's 50 years old. She was married to her spouse, Drake Allen, from 2002 to 2007, 5 years. We have a lot of people came on internet and speaking about her that she's full of propaganda. Breakdown.
It has been a minute.
Here it is.
And a half. I'm so glad to be back. Namaste, hola, all those things. Okay, hello in every language. Oh my gosh.
But before we get into this article, this lady need help. There is some mental issue going on with her. Because there is no reason why her mom did not kick her out. She left the mom's house. According to people information, this lady was offered help years and years ago. Help were there, guys. The help for her. She turned the job down. I don't know if she have any kids. Thank God she doesn't have any kids. But I think if she do, she probably would have. The kids probably been older kids, guy. 50 years old. Her kids probably be in like the 20s, late, mid 20s, late 30s, or early 30s, or in their 20s. The way she started out this article, you could tell that she was hesitant. She was like, oh my, it was a struggle for her because pride, 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 pride. You come on social media, you're talking about my assistant. Make no sense. You have your manager put you up in hotels. Then she said she wind up spending like 8 months, blah, 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 spend too much money. Then the last time she said, what she said, I don't want to give her more pressure that she can't handle. She said that the last time her manager said, oh, pay 3,000. She said, no, that's too much. And she said she was talking to her manager, her assistant. It don't make no sense. People, something is not wrapped tight. Then she said, oh, I was thinking about, living in my car. I see people did it and this and that. People doing it, blah, 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 blah. And you mean to tell me if you are her assistant or you trying to help her, you want to tell her to live in a van, a 58-year-old woman to live in her car. And your guys didn't see anything wrong with that. Away from the mental issue that she needs to take care of, the vibe she's getting off is like She putting up herself on such a high pedestal that she's entitled. In Vogue kicked her out the group. In Vogue kicked her out the group because there was some conflict of interest. This lady have some issues. Her husband divorced her because he said, man, there's issues she have, but came out willing to help her. And he came out and did a video recently, I think it was today, saying this lady need help. It's a cry for help, people. It's a cry for help, which I believe it is. It's a cry for help. She's at a breaking point. She is at her breaking point. For anyone to come on national TV online, and you could tell it was a struggle for her to do that. Oh, I did it. Oh, I said it. I did it. Oh, I said it. It was like a burden left off of her, guys, because of her decision that she made over the years. Her decision. No one else. Her decisions. So now people, Jermaine Dupree said that she have to take some type of, what the word, people? Where people throw around very loosely, accountability. And the more I look at our community, especially our women, they don't want to take no accountability for nothing. And it is so sad. Hear this now. We are in a bad predicament in our community. Hear this now, especially the women. We have a young lady, Everett, Alayla Everett, and the track star that hit the girl with a baton over her head, gave her a concussion. No accountability. She's not being remorse. No remorse. No remorsement. No remorse. No remorse. Everything come out of this girl mouth. What about me? What about my state? What about me? No accountability. Dawn Robertson or Robinson, whatever her name is. I thought it was Robinson, but it's Robinson. She don't want to take accountability for her action, for the decision that she did over the years, for her to wind up in this position. Okay. She seemed to me she's blaming everyone else. She blamed Tony with the attitude and all of that. Whatever it is, guys, he passed and gone. One of the women passed and gone. Tony passed and gone last week, couple weeks ago. McGee. So now she's in this predicament where she still do not want to take accountability. Her ex-husband went on national, I think he went on his page and said that it's a cry for help, which I believe is true. It's a cry for help. And the thing with mental issues, because that is my area, guys. The thing with mental issue is that you're not going to get help until you take some type of accountability and responsibility, good or bad. Acknowledgement. 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 And hear this now. Remember I'm telling you guys over the period of time, this is the year of acknowledgement. Good morning from Italy. How you doing? Welcome to New York. Welcome to New America. Welcome to New York. I'm streaming live from Staten Island, guys. Big up. Give the Alf. What's that? Alpha drummer. Good morning or good afternoon. You from Italy? Big up Italy, man. Make sure you give the video a like. Press the like button, guys. Subscribe to the platform. We're trying to go up to 1,300 subscribers, guys. So help us out. You know what I mean? Help us out, guys. Appreciate it. So this morning, welcome to the chat. We're speaking about the pastor that got killed, and we're speaking about Dawn Robertson that came out last week saying that she's homeless, and there's more to this homeless situation because I believe this start coming from some type of mental issue that this lady do not want to take no type of accountability, and so she'll get the proper help. The thing is, we could all come on social media and say this lady need help, but the bottom line is this: she the one have to acknowledge that there is something wrong with her. Until she don't acknowledge that and keep pointing the finger at other people, saying that they doing this, they doing that, and she's not taking no type of accountability, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Her husband said that she need, listen now, hear this. I'm glad when someone else beside me or people who were in at one point in the music industry and decide to leave and talking about how things are in the music industry. So the ex-husband said the music industry is dynamic. They don't lose. It's all about them making the money. You going the way up and you going the way down. They still make money regardless. These people are signing contract. I know her contract. Listen, In Vogue kicked her out. Every group, she went in another group, they kicked her out. And it seemed to me that she's not taking no type of responsibility. She pointing fingers at everyone else. And we could play that game all day. We could play the blaming game all day. We could point fingers. Oh, yeah, you did this. Oh, you did that. Oh, this, that. Until a person take accountability for their action. But again, some people will not. So let's play this story. Play the tape.
Life was lifing, and I had to deal with it like we all do. I'm glad to be back. I'm still on cloud 9017 from episode 5 because I did that on my own, and I'm still just knocked out about it. Wow. Anyway, and I'd like to start this episode with a quote from Bren Brown. It's, I think, Brene Brown. Bren said, being vulnerable is not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of courage because you show up not knowing the outcome. You show up not knowing the reaction people are going to have, what they're going to feel about it, or how you're going to be judged.
Oh, boy.
And when I first started this channel, I knew that I was going to talk about this episode. This was one of the topics that I wanted to discuss. And people are like back and forth with me over this whole...
It was very hard for her to say, guys.
I'm like, well, you shouldn't talk about it because you're a celebrity, and what if they judge you? And I'm like, okay, what if?
What if?
What if they judge me? So what? We're all judged. Life is life. And it was like nobody has stepped or walked 5 steps in my stilettos. So it's real, and it's okay. It's like part of being human is to be vulnerable. I'm human first. I don't care about celebrity. I don't care about being a woman. I don't care.
Wait. Back up. You don't care of being a woman? You don't care, so that means she doesn't care. She live in a car because she don't care. She doesn't care if she's a woman. That don't make no sense. You don't care? You don't care if you're a woman? Wow. That's the approach.
Any of the things that we think, oh my God, you shouldn't. It's like, that's the very reason that I should. That's the very reason that I am.
Okay.
I'm glad you guys are still with me and that you didn't give up on me. It's been a minute. like I said, so a lot of people are like, she's not coming back. We're not going to see her again. Yeah, you will. Thank you for having faith in me. Okay, that said, and I've always been honest too. That's the other thing. I'm like, why stop now? I'm not gonna change who I am. I think that's what a lot of people love about me. I hope that's what you guys love about me. So anyway, my aim is to inspire and to.
I don't mean to laugh, guys, but she don't care if she's a woman. And when she started this channel, she knew that was going to be one of the major issues that she have to speak about, right? But you don't care if you're a woman, but now you want to do what? Let's rewind that. Let's rewind that. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense what she just said, guys.
I don't care about any of the things that we think, oh my God, you shouldn't. It's like, that's the very reason that I should. That's the very reason that I am. I'm glad you guys are still with me and that you didn't give up on me.
This was March 12th, guys.
Like I said, so a lot of people are like, she's not coming back. We're not going to see her again. Yeah, you will. Thank you for having faith in me. Okay, that said, and I've always been honest too. That's the other thing. I'm like, why stop now? I'm not
You live in a cave?
Change who I am. I think that's what a lot of people love about me. I hope that's what you guys love about me. So anyway, my aim is to inspire.
To inspire.
To let people know that you're capable of anything. No matter what the odds are against you, you are capable of anything. You're capable of everything. Whatever you think you can't do, you can do that thing. Like, come on, man, this is life.
What are we missing here? I'm not saying you can't inspire someone, because we're all here to inspire. You're not inspired by her. Okay. Listen. You don't care if you're a woman. You want to inspire people. How that's going to work? How are you going to give people advice when your life is upside down? You know what I mean? Anyone could give you advice, guys. It does. Yes, I see the point where she's coming from too. I'm thinking outside the box as well. Yes, someone could give you advice. I see, but how can you live with yourself knowing that you are not okay? And you want to help others? It don't make no sense, guy. She's delusional. She's delusional. From day one when I saw the video, I work in with kids with mental issue. That's my field, social service. And the first day I said, sis is a mental issue here. Let's continue, guys. Oh my God. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with people.
We got to figure shit out for ourselves. So anyway, I digress. You guys, for the past almost 3 years, I have been living in my car. I said it. Oh my God, it's out. I've been living in my car. Oh my gosh. If you remember, if you guys were with me, in 2020, I did like 105,000 interviews. And in the interim, I was living with my parents in Vegas. And that was wonderful until it wasn't. I love my mom, but she became very angry. And a lot.
Wrong. That's a lie. According to the ex-husband, he said he just spoke to the girl mother about 2 days ago. This lady is an angel, beautiful lady. Let me tell you something. I'm going to give a man point of view on this. If you married to a woman and you divorce her, and if you don't have a good relationship with the mother-in-law, you are not going to keep contact with somebody you don't like. She was living in hotels. Her manager was paying the hotels. Her manager. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I just don't, oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. She was living in a hotel. The manager was paying it, and the manager went to her and said, listen, he was, okay, after she left the mom's house, she called the manager. Man said, you got to come to LA. And he said, do you have space? And he said, no, come anyway, come. And she said, when she went there, it was very inconvenient. There was no room for her, she said. But the man, he said, come. And he said, okay, go in the hotel. He was paying for the hotel for months and months and months and months, for 8 months. Till one day, she said, oh, did you get the hotel? And the hotel cost $3,000. $3,000. So that means someone have money to be paying hotel for 8 to 7 months and $3,000 for hotels. People, that is. So she what every week he had to pay where he's getting the money from. The man is paying so till she get back on her feet, get some gigs and all of that. But she left and go live in her car. Sugar daddy, I don't know about all of that. I don't listen, man. Oh my God. Let's continue, guys. It's sad. It's sad because I believe this is a cry for help. I believe it's a cry for help.
Her anger, she was taking out on me, and I was her target all the time. And I was like, I can't deal with this. Like, I respect her too much. I didn't understand it. I still don't. And it hurt me. So I was just to figure it out, but I couldn't. You can't read someone else's mind. You can't figure them out. They got to figure themselves out. So I was like, let me get out of here.
She left.
And I was sleeping in my car for maybe about a month in Vegas. And then the guy.
She left the mom's house. The mom never kicked her out. You decide to leave your mom's house and go first. Oh, in your car. She said it, her own words.
Co-managing me at the time was living in LA, and he said, you need to come back to LA because it's getting ready to be fire in Vegas. You need to come back.
She's not rock, guys.
Okay. And he said that I could stay with him, and so I was like, okay. But you have a dog, I have a dog. Do we have? And he's like, I don't have a lot of room, but I'll make room for you. And then when I got to his place, he actually did have room for me. So
he had room. He had room, guys.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put you in a hotel for the night, and that one night turned into 8 months. Oh my God, you guys!
Where the money coming from?
This is unacceptable because every apartment that I looked at, every single time I looked at a place, I would call him and I'm like, okay, can you meet me here? I would tell him ahead of time, of course. And then he wouldn't meet me there, and so I would take video and send it to him. And he's like, no. Oh my God.
She's delusional, man.
I'm like, dude, I'm the one who has to live here. This is my remote for my phone. You can push play and pause and all that stuff, so that's why I'm holding this. Anyway, and it's way cheaper than the hotel. I told my assistant one day, I have been researching car life, this whole community of
car
people
life.
that live in their
God.
cars. And a whole community of people that live in their RVs, and a whole community of people that live in vans. Van life, car life, RV life. And I loved what I was seeing. I just thought, wow, these people, I can do that. I can do this, I think. And I ended up in my car, and it's been, like I said, 3 years. Yeah, I mean, I felt like he was playing games, and I knew he was playing games, and I wasn't the one. I'm like, come on, I'm trying to make this easier on you because
Back up. There's a lot of details. There's a lot of hole poking what she's saying. She's not telling you the whole overall thing, guys. What you call your manager. You explain to your manager. Manager said, come to. How did you get to LA? Someone had to pay for that ticket, or you drive, or whatever it is. She probably drove there. So you prefer to pay money everywhere. What happened to your house? Because the same money that you're paying in hotels. Why you didn't maintain your house? It don't make no sense, guys. It doesn't make no sense. This girl need help. She's crying for help.
I know it's got to be hard. You're paying your rent and you're paying my hotel. Like, no. His apartment was $1,700 a month. And then my hotel was over $3,000.
Loved your lifestyle.
No, I'm not doing this. I can't. So, and I was
Stay
always
with you.
stressed
Yeah,
every
right.
week because he would pay weekly for the hotel. So every week I was like, oh my God, can you afford it? Are you okay? And he's like, no, I can't, but I'm getting it together. What? You're the one who said to go to the hotel.
So where is her money?
Any of the apartments, like, it would be so much
Listen,
cheaper.
where is her money? Where is her money? Where is her money? Where is her money? She is from In Vogue. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of her. 1 second. You know what I mean? I should have went live on my computer and I could have shared a lot more. I could have shared a lot more information. And none of her In Vogue friends, they kicked out the group. They don't want nothing to do with her. They don't want nothing to do with her. That's her. Dawn. Her husband. Sugar daddy cut off the funds. Yeah, because he know that she's out of control. People. It's sad. 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 But you know, it's reality, and some people don't want to. Some people don't want to live with it. But at the end of the day, guys, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's continue the article.
To just get me into an apartment, like, what's the problem? Sometimes I think, you guys, people want to trap you and keep you in a situation where you're vulnerable and depending on them. And I wasn't the one. So, yeah, I got out of there. So there's two people that I have in my life that are keeping me going. Actually, three. One is my forever mother-in-law. I dated her son. Of course, we're no longer together. And she's like oh my gosh, my go-to. And then I have my assistant, Nisi. Sorry.
Her assistant.
Nisi
Oh,
is,
Jesus.
You guys, I swear, every day she's like, Diva, she calls me Diva. You can do this. You got this. Oh, and the third person is Evan, my brother, Evan. And Nisi, I think I'm going to go and sleep in my car. I think I'm going to live in my car. I've been researching it, and I know I can do this. And she's like, yeah, you can.
What? What? Wait a minute.
Van life, car life, RV life.
Wait, guys. Wait a minute here. You mean to tell me those three person that you named, they're supposed to be your so-called your heart. You have your best interests. And you went to them with an idea, oh, I think I'm going to live in my van or my car, this and that. And they say, yeah, go for it. There, yeah. As a woman, that's what I'm saying. It don't make no sense. People, do you know how hard it is to be as a man to be on the street? Do anyone know how it is for a man to be homeless, but for a female? Number one, hygiene. For a female. How you proper cleaning yourself. I'm not saying it cannot be done, But how do you properly, not clean, maintain your everyday ADLs? It's a challenge. But people, you went to 4 people or 3 people, showers at gyms and all that, yes, shelters, yes. But those are the 3 people or 4 people that you went to, and that's the best advice. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, girl, you could do it. Delusional. So I'm coming to the conclusion that everyone that gave advice, they all live in a delusional world. Make no sense.
And I loved what I was seeing. I just thought, wow, these people, I can do that. I can do this, I think. And I ended up in my car, and it's been, like I said, 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like he was playing games, and I knew he was playing games.
Yeah, because he's sugar daddy. He don't want to give you no more money.
I'm trying to make this easier on you because financially, I know it's got to be hard. You're paying your rent and you're paying my hotel. Like, no, his apartment was $1,700 a month, and then my hotel was over $3,000.
Why are you paying $3,000 for a hotel room?
I'm doing this, I can't.
So that means she had a top line.
Every week because he would pay weekly for the hotel. So every week I was like, "Oh my God, can you afford it? Are you okay?" And he's like, "No, I can't, but I'm getting it together." What? You're the one who said to go to the hotel, and you're not approving any of the apartments. Like, it would be so much cheaper to just get me into an apartment. Like, what's the problem? Sometimes I think, you guys, people want to trap you and keep you in a situation where you're vulnerable and depending on them. And I wasn't the one. So, yeah, I got out of there. So there's 2 people that I have in my life that are keeping me going. Actually, 3. One is my forever mother-in-law. I dated her son. Of course, we're no longer together. And she's like my go-to. And then I have my assistant, Nisi. Sorry. Nisi is...
Assistant, no.
You guys, I swear, every day, she's like, Diva, she calls me Diva. You can do this, you got this. Oh, and the third person is Evan, my brother, Evan. And Nisi, I think I'm going to go and sleep in my car. I think I'm going to live in my car. I've been researching it, and I know I can do this. And she's like, yeah, you can. She was going ho, and I was like, okay. So I went up to Malibu. You know, Malibu is the place where you can take Highway 1 all the way from New York, literally. And it's kind of the place where everybody stops along the way when they're coming from the East Coast and they're heading west, to California, to make their dreams come true, to start a new life. March 9th, 2022 is when I left the hotel. And I got to Malibu, and the music on the radio was Avant, Sailing by Avant. I like.
That's it, guys. I'm not going to play this. It's very depressing to see someone that obviously she have some type of mental struggles, and she need help, guys. I think she need help, and right now she took the first step, as I can see. She took the first step because she's crying out, she's reaching out, and not to bash her or anything, that mental illness is, once you have it, guys, and you're not in your, you get one of those attacks, you're not in your rightful mind. You're just making decisions, and they are not. But it seemed to me over the period of years, something went south very quickly, and she need help. She's struggling mentally. It's not much of the physical, it's mentally, guys, because she's at the point in her life, if she was mentally stable, she could make money because she's very popular, in vogue. You know what I mean? But it's just that she's struggling with certain things, and I don't think she's telling us all the details on her side, what some struggles that she's going through. And I think she's going through some challenges, and I think she need help. And I think this is the first step for her to say, I need help. And her ex-husband reached out to her, And so all I'm saying, those people that she called, those people need to give her some realistic or real talk, or or maybe they gave her and she just don't want to take heed. It seemed to me, what the vibes I'm sensing and what I'm picking up from this woman, because she's no young lady, she's a growing woman. She's 50 years old. She like to do what she want to do, regardless of what people say. She like to do what she want to do, and it doesn't matter what no one else says. She doesn't see it. To me, she does have that horse concept. This is what I'm going to do. I don't care what you say. I'm not listening to you. I don't care. I'm just going here. Horse concept. So that's what I'm getting from her. She don't want to take no advice from no one. And if she don't want to take advice from, if you keep like giving her advice, she will remove herself from your premises, so she could be isolated and still keep her delusional thinking that everything she's doing is okay. It's going to get better, and it's not getting better, guys. Because this is where she realized that to come out and say that you live in your car, that take a lot of courage, and it's a first step that she want help, guys. She want help, and thank everyone for coming on this morning. I just want to share my thoughts. Make sure you press the like button, guys. Share the videos, subscribe. Because right now, Dawn Robertson, guys, I don't think she's mentally stable, guys. And if she doesn't get herself together, it's not going to end good, guys. It's not going to end good. She need to get her life together, guys. It's sad that it come to this where she's gonna have to get some help, medical help, mental help. She need to get it, guys. She need it, because I'm listening to this video of her, when she came out, and it was a struggle for her to tell people, she's homeless. It was a struggle, guys. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, guys. You could tell that, it was something, bothering her for a while, and she just want to express it and just get it out. And she's asking for help. It's a cry for help. It's a big cry for help, guys. And I hope she get the help. You know what I mean? I pray to God that, but the problem is, will she accept it? That's the problem. And right now, one of the biggest things that I see that she hold on to very tightly is pride. And I think pride were there way before she get into the situation, because that is what led her into the situation, her pride. And according to the Most High, man, the first thing that comes before your fall is pride. This young lady need to be humble and get the help that she need. And if she doesn't swallow her pride and get the help she need, it's just going to get worse. Because mental health, people, it doesn't get better. If you don't recognize it and you don't treat the symptom, it get worse, and you're going to find yourself in a pit. Guys. I work with kids that have mental trauma, physical trauma, mental trauma, all type of trauma, guys. And it doesn't end good for some of these kids, because they wind up being on meds, and all to people, it's sad. But you know what I mean? This young lady need to get help quick, 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 quick. And she's such a beautiful lady, man. Very beautiful young woman. You know what I mean? I can't say young woman. You know what I mean? She's a lady. She's a beautiful young woman, man, older woman. And it's a shame that, this was her when she made that video in the car, guys. This was her when she made the video in the car. Sad, sad, very sad. And it's. Let me show you a picture of the whole group. In Vogue. There it is, guys. That's it right there. That's her right there recently. And that's her right there in the middle, right there in the group In Vogue back in the days. You'll need to go research In Vogue. Hold on to your love. You know what I mean? And oh man, it doesn't give me any pleasure to do a story like this. But it just to bring awareness to people, let them know that take care of your mental health, guys. Take care of your mental health. Don't let it, you know, man, guys, listen, it's sad. It's sad. That's her right there, guys, in the middle. Beautiful young lady at that time. Still a beautiful woman, but she just have some issue, and unfortunately, they kicked her out of the group. They kicked her out of the group because they said that I don't know the detail, but apparently it probably some ongoing issue that they're probably aware that she has some issue and she don't want to take care of it. And but entitled and pride, those things, it's not good for you mentally. It's not. It will give you a mental breakdown. And I think this girl, she reached her point where she just right now reaching out for help. And I pray to the Most High that people who can help her, and I hope they come across this video where it's not making fun of her. It's just to bring light to the situation that this young lady need help. And just it's sad, man. It's sad. And the music industry, guy, is not an easy place. It's not easy. You know what I mean? Thanks everyone for joining me, guys. It's 12:09. And I've been for 1 hour and 30 minutes, guys, and I'm getting ready to log off. Thanks everyone that's following the channel, subscribing, viewing the channel, watching it, guys. Make sure you watch our watch time, guys. And until later, guys. All right.